Last time on Tim the Time Cop. I was feeling really woozy from the time paralysis. I had to make one more jump. I didn't know if I could stand it. We were running out of time. I had a time issue, so I think I can handle it. One last try. Push all the buttons at once. Turn all the dials.
Well, I just wanted...
Tim the Time Cop had found himself thrown in between worlds. His mind process had become an unraveling one. Time was his only friend and his only source of knowledge, his only enemy, his only love. In this space, he could know nothing. In this time, Tim, I was a time cop. I knew exactly who I was. Time paralysis would not get the best of me, and I found myself reaching towards the tangible time. This was sometime after antibiotics had been invented. Didn't know where I'd end up. I didn't know if I'd be sane when I got there. But I knew who I was. I was Tim.
Hey, 3 p.m.
You have the time vehicle routed on the patch. You prepare for intake? Need to get down that? Sure, I'm coming. Uh-oh. I don't see anybody in this.
Call. Take a bit of moment. Dispatch. 5 minutes ago. Thank you. Central headquarters. Central headquarters.
What do you mean? It's because, well, he wasn't in the craft. We have to file the warrant. That's just how it works. I know it's Tim the Time Cop. I understand that. Look, I got the paper right here in front of me. Sending them out. Shh. You're responsible to look out for World Fugitive Time Cop, Tim the Time Cop. Shh. Your Honor, my client isn't even present in the courtroom here today. Is there any way that we could schedule this another time?
Well, you know my feelings about time in general. And basically, we need to hurry this up. I'm going to hear the prosecution first. If the man can come over here and speak any time now. All this time nonsense is driving me crazy.
Yeah, I'd like to say, it's about time, Your Honor. I'd like to come here and I'd like to talk about time paralysis and the psychosis that, is going to affect this time cop now. I need you all to listen intently because it's not going to be good to let this man loose on society. In the grips of time paralysis, there's no capable of what he'd do. And with his knowledge, we can't let him out on the street. And you know it as well as I do. That's why we're issuing a warrant for his arrest. And probably he's going to have to spend several years in isolation in a mental hospital. Time mental hospital. There's nothing else we can do about it.
Well, I'd like to know why my husband is going to be sent to a mental institution for time criminals. He didn't do anything wrong. He was just doing his job as a time cop. What is this unauthorized nonsense?
Oh, you have to see, there are protocols and they need to be observed. That's just how it is. I'd like to take him to the mental hospital to be checked anyway.
To a mental institution. No.
Well, me and this partner are out there looking, and we're going to make sure that we get all the time suspects and we find all the time clues, and there's no way that one thing is going to get unturned. Your Honor, I'll prove his innocence. Tim the Time Cop is a good man, and I just know it. And I would prove Tim's evidence. I just had to. With only moments to spare, I gathered my thoughts and left the courtroom.
It was one of those cases I viewed with
enthusiasm. The adverse publicity didn't help.
And Tim was wandering around the gas station, not quite sure what to do with himself. I think you want to go back over there. Seriously, go check that out. You're a time cop, right? Go look at that. I had these objects in my pocket. Cylinder, buttons on the side. An object that looked like a jewel of some kind. I'm not sure what the purpose was. I didn't know how to use them. The spectrum was all off. The upside down was now. My head hurt. Time paralysis is like 50 of the worst hangovers. I have to get out of here. Fuck this. Where'd that guy go? This time cop is bullshit. I was driving. The time vehicle doesn't work. Can't go. I don't even know what year this is. I don't know the newspapers. And the newspaper doesn't have my picture on it. I was having glimpses of the future. I'm about to crash. Keep my eyes open. Hey you Tim the time cop? What are you doing over here? Yes. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am Tim. Look, here's my ID, my time identification badge. Check it out. It says here that you're in the wrong year, pal. We're gonna go back over here and try this again. Tell your story straight, bud. I am. I'll show you. Look, here's my time identification badge. Yeah, it still says you're in the wrong year. I have such a headache. I don't know what's going on, really. Give me a second. It'll come to me. Yeah, you know, I think we're gonna bring you in.
Let's go to Time
Come on.
Central Command then.
All right. Well, it seems like your client's arrived. He is a little uncoordinated, but I don't know how much time paralysis is set in yet. Let's have a word with him. This is a little skittish. Come on back up. Come on, talk to me. I don't know. Well, it seems here that you've done an unauthorized time jump. Is that what I hear accurate? Yes, Your Honor. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. Why? I know that I'm a time cop and I know what my mission is, and I'm out of here.
My daughter.
And there was Terry the time cop. She wasn't what her mother seemed. She had to go out tonight. She had to meet Chuck the time cop. She was finally getting onto their team. There was something off about all those guys, but she put it aside because she knew the time cop strike team was it team to be on. As long as her mother didn't catch her. Her dad was out of the picture. He was always on a time mission. He was never around. Tim the time cop loved Terry dearly, but he didn't have time for her, literally. Too much depended on his missions. And now, with his time paralysis affecting his mind, he didn't even really remember her at all. She knew this. Her mother still cared, but she didn't understand what it meant to be a part of the time cop strike team. So she went out to meet Chuck anyway. Meanwhile, Time District Attorney is interviewing suspects at the store where Tim was seen at the beginning. So, you're telling me that guy was a time cop, really? Oh, shit.
He seemed more like a time criminal or time... Oh, what do you mean by that? I'll tell you what I mean by that. Look, this here's the cash register. And when someone comes in, usually they don't like reach into their pockets, try to zap me with a ray gun or something. What do you mean? I'll show you. Look. Look. No sale. I don't buy it. There's no way he was trained. No way a time officer would act like that, and you know it. Now, if you could bring someone in here to identify him in this timeline that knows him, then maybe I'll start believing. But until then, nah. What do you have to say? Well, I don't know. I gotta get out of here. There's other people I have to talk to. He went back to the scene of the accident and questioned the witnesses. Good job of raising that time cop daughter of yours. Back to Terry's place. Good morning. No, it's not a good morning. There are time criminals out there. I know, I've seen them. They are working with your daughter, Terry. They call themselves time cops. They're not time cops. Okay, so I'm going to give you this shot. Alright, got it. Ow, what was that? Well, it's to help with your time paralysis. It's an experimental serum, and we're just going to have to see if it works now. Maybe it'll help. Meanwhile, back at Time Central. Our heroes were working tirelessly. Okay, well, if that's what we gotta do, we're gonna have to wake up the captain and let him know that he's gonna have to go down there in his pajamas, probably. This is the new type of time crystal. Is it working?
It never occurred to Mrs. Derrick that her daughter was one of those girls. And the following week, Terry was on her best behavior, sticking close to home. Actually, she was just lying low.
Terry, what are you doing? I'm doing my homework, Mom. Why don't you bring it in here and sit with me? Oh, I got my books spread all around. You've been a good girl all week, Terry. You see how easy it is to be good?
Hi, Ma.
I don't believe I know you, young man.
Oh, sure you do. I'm Chuck.
Chuck the time cop.
She must have told you about me. Hey, Dial. Get a move on.
You're right on the dot. Terry, what's all this about? I'm going out. Oh, no, you're not. Go back to your room and take those clothes off immediately. You're not going anywhere. Tell her, Chuck.
Look, Mom, you don't understand. She's in, see? You can't make her do nothing no more.
How dare you talk to me like that? Why, you're just a kid like her. You go home where you belong.
Well, what do you think this is, kindergarten or something?
I'm a temporal enforcement agent, lady. We'll see you later. Huh.
Hi, Mom.
What do you mean?
I got off the leash long ago.
Here's the deal, guys. We cover these corners here. You drive. Right. I pick up the loot. And you two take care of it.
Uh-oh. We've got company.
Oh, brother, now she starts tailing me.
Hi, Mom. You come home with me this minute. Hey!
Oh, dig her.
I mean, oh.
Now, don't make a fuss. Otherwise, we might have to dust you.
Oh, you be quiet, and you come with me.
Now, look, old lady, why don't you play it smart? Otherwise, you might meet up with a little accident, like getting your face smashed with a brick, or a car might run right smack into you.
Oh, Terry, you don't belong here. You belong with me.
Oh, yeah?
Well, don't you get it? You don't cut no ice with her no more. Why don't you beat it?
Oh, Terry, please. Please don't let your mama go away like this.
Oh, Terry, please don't let your mama go away like this. Oh, you're goofing off, old lady. Why don't you go now? Hey, Edgar, how about some service down here? Terry, sit down.
Alright, let's go back to the box. Ah, Jesus Christ, time cops again. Oh no, not them!
Don't make such a fuss.
Take it easy. He'll act like he's drunk.
Hey, time cop short can't dance.
Hey, you chick, you kind of late.
My old lady's getting suspicious. The truant officer was around this morning, but I fixed it up.
I got news for you. I've been talking to the gang. You're in, pal. Give me a hand.
You mean,
How many of the time cops strike with you now?
I'm telling you.
what do I have to do?
As you're told. And you better not chicken out.
Not me.
I think I got a bit for you tonight. I'll let you in on it as soon as Jack shows.
Well, look who's here. Mama must be sleeping. Terry's out tonight.
That's a real crazy cat.
Yeah? I think she's got her eye on you.
Come on, baby. Get a real nervous jump.
Go on, do me something. You're from nowhere.
Hey, baby, you're real hip.
Get lost, character. This is my chick.
Well, did you?
No, not exactly.
He's time cop.
I'll do.
Oh, I see. Guilt by association, eh?
No.
Visiting the scene of the accident was about as helpful as studying the sky with a telescope to find out why a plane had crashed the day before. But I did find one little item, a parking lot stub. On it were the usual figures, the last 3 numbers of a car license. The numbers corresponded to those on Evan's license plate. Not much to go on, but I kept it. You'll never know. You never know about witnesses either, not until you talk to them. Pardon me, sir.
You sick?
Hi, I'm with the Time Public Defender's Office. We're asking about a man that was wandering down the road the other night. Yeah, I remember him. He was there. It wasn't like he was in the right year either. Almost like I'm not in the right year. What year is this, by the way? I wanted to ask you. It's 1956. Look, just look into the camera and ask you some serious questions. I always shooting fire, and I have to go and I have to look at me when I point things. And I ain't answering nothing unless you look at my hair time machine. Look, I just started up here for you. I also give it a crank, and then it generates them time for you. You mean you could have caused the idiot. He caused the fucking problem with the time jump. Pushed him out of his vehicle, made it an unauthorized jump. It was your fault all along. Oh, what are you saying it's my fault for? I'm just here running my time generator. I have permits. I'll show you. It's just that I'll kick your ass. Alright, thanks for stopping me. I appreciate it. The time alarm was going off. Well, alright, well, what do you mean, what kind of a fight is it? We're sending people over now. Wake up the captain. Wake up the captain now. Tim's partner's investigation took him in an altogether different direction. He was smart. He listened while other people talked. He was running out of time too. We knew that. To save Tim, he needed to get on. Hey, listen, if you're gonna keep being my partner and make it as a time cop, we gotta get out of here. Try the doors. They don't open this time. Oh, Jesus. I'm not fucking with time cops ever again. Honey, we gotta get out of here. Oh, this is fucking stupid. Do you know what time it is? Alright, you got one chance, McCarthy, to explain what's going on. One chance and that's it. You made us wake the captain up. Look, he came here with his gun and his pajamas. All three of you have been fighting for 45 minutes and you don't have a scratch on you. Well, we'll see what the judge has to say about all this.
When she showed up the next morning, she went straight to her room.
Terry. Terry, what are you doing? I'm clearing out. Oh, you can't do that. Can't I? No. Oh, Terry.
It's a time device, seriously.
Terry.
No, Mom,
Where did you
it's
get
not a
this
time
jewelry?
device.
Who cares?
It's just a bag.
I
Tell me,
care
you're a
very
time cop,
much.
aren't you? You're on the time cop strike team. No, Mom, no.
Oh, so help me. I can't handle you anymore. You said it.
Fine, go in the closet. Lock me in there. I'm not going
You'll
to be a
have to
time
be the
cop.
police
You're not
now.
going to ruin my
Let
life.
me out of here.
I'm not going to
Out
tell
of
you.
here.
And your father's a time cop.
You think you
He
know
can't be
everything?
undercover time cop.
Well, you
So
learn
I'm
different
gonna
when the
get
police
wavy.
get
Please,
here.
please come out in this
Oh,
club. I don't want to do that.
I'm
I'm working in this club.